2, 1, go.
Get hype, everyone. We have Dexter, Cool Kid, and 8F Games racing Mega Man 1 at AGDQ. Starting off with Cutman stage. This is the stage to start off with because using the magnet beam, there's really no major advantages you can get to speed the stage up. You'll find that later on this game is pretty glitchy, and the magnet beam helps you go through it pretty quickly. But Cutman stage is just some pretty cut and dry platforming. Wow. Almost everybody gets the 2-tile high jump. That's very difficult. Very nice.
Ooh, I'm already sweating. Alright.
So in this game, the select button is used more often than like any other game. It's like a sort of a secondary pause with some kind of glitchy features with it in that Mega Man keeps moving during the pause. You quickly press select to pause and unpause, but all the enemies stay still. It also gives you invulnerability for a few frames, allowing you to pass through some solid objects or through some enemies without taking damage. So here we see all the players grabbing the bottom ladder from the top of the screen. It's a pretty interesting mechanic from this game and some other platformers on the NES as well. Pretty close race here. Everybody entering the Cutman boss door at the same time.
If anybody wants to see the wave on my screen. Dexter with that 50.
All right, you see everybody is pretty evenly matched through Cutman as they're going to head to the next stage of Eggman, which has a key weapon, which is really going to make this run a run. That point RNG. So they're going to make their way up here with a pretty nice little vertical climb for quite a few number of screens here. And again, the key element in this game is that magnet beam. In fact, they're going to use basically almost a frame perfect trick to get this magnet beam pretty early. However, they want to be careful not to soft lock. This is a soft lock potential here. Not a good thing for a race.
Yeah, before people discovered the trick to actually access the magnet beam without having guts, everybody started with Gutsman stage. And the very beginning of Gutsman stage is very slow without the magnet beam, since you have to ride all of these moving platforms. But thankfully, using an interesting trick, as we'll see coming up here in a few minutes. Everybody making a 2-tile high jump, very nice. Neck and neck here. Yeah, just a few more screens will have this critical glitch of the run. It could take each player multiple tries to get it, but more importantly, if they're not very careful, they could accidentally wind up stuck and soft lock the game and be forced to reset. So here we go.
All right.
So by Joka, do you want to explain?
Explain that? I can't explain that. By pressing the fire button and down on the same frame for 1 frame while standing on a ladder, they can get stuck on top of the ladder, and that allows them to like eject into a ceiling if it's a ceiling above the ladder, and then crazy stuff starts happening. So now we're gonna see some very heavy magnet beam use throughout all stages. This climb is very tricky to do. Yeah, this climb is very tricky to do.
America!
Oh no.
The Swedes are plotting something.
Bringing out some secret strats here.
Wait, are you gonna zip out of the triple candy? Dexter, no!
So both Cool Kid and Dexter is gonna try something here one time. It's very unlikely that it will work. But it saves a few seconds if it does. Oh, Cool Kid!
Unreal!
Sipping from this is almost impossible, but no.
So what Cool Kid did was he spawned the Wily 3 like water current into Iceman stage for the first screen, giving him like an extra speed boost to run through the first screen. Yeah.
So as you can see, as long as you can't zip out of the while still having this green screen, it doesn't save any time.
Wait, what am I doing? I have to go for corridor zips.
Yeah.
No!
Nice.
So, another interesting property of the magnet beam is by placing it close to the ceiling such that...
Where's my high five, buddy?
Right here. Yeah! So anyways, especially coming up in Fireman stage, by placing a magnet beam in just the right spot beneath the ceiling so that Mega Man's hitbox fits in between it and the ceiling, it'll initiate a zip, just moving Mega Man all the way to the edge of the magnet beam and often through a wall if one is in the way. That is used everywhere throughout the run, even to save small bits of time. Very nice. Although placing the magnet beam in just the right spot can be very difficult if you have to do it while jumping. You can use ladders, and by watching which pixel Mega Man is on the ladder, you can use that to reliably set up just the right spot to place the magnet beam. You can also grab ladders off screen in some cases. You'll see this coming up in just a little bit.
Oh my god.
And I really can't explain how this works. It's pretty insane. This is actually a pretty risky trick, though. If not done correctly, it will just instantly kill them. So Dexter is Pixel. There it is. Cool Kid gets a zip.
What?
Dexter
Actually,
gets a zip.
what?
And Ada made the zip as well. Very nice. The Fireman zip, it's really cool, but it's very, very scary because if the input is not just right, you will accidentally exit the zip and you'll just die and you'll have to spawn at the midpoint and you'll be out of magnet beams. It's pretty bad. And of course we have the classic select trick in Mega Man 1. By using the select button to pause the game, you can wait for an enemy's invulnerability period to expire before
Cool Kid, you're insane.
pressing select again. So the same shot can deal damage to bosses multiple times.
So it looks like Cool Kid has a nice little lead right now. He's trying to see if he can hold on to it. We got a couple of zips in here. towards the end of the level, towards the boss. You can see they're taking advantage of the pause dish to cancel out that knockback there. That's a very, very popular thing in this game. You know, prevent any much loss of forward momentum.
Yeah, the select button does everything in this game. I don't know. It's useful everywhere.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know about the button. One thing about this game that people may not know is that when you have a weapon out like a Magna Beam or even a bomb, you actually can continuously get knockbacks. And they're actually going to take advantage of that towards the end of the game to actually skip the boss fights. And here's a very important tip. They got to make sure they don't get a troll pixel here. Looks like Cool Kid is going to get it. Well done. Yep. The key here is on the zip. When you're zipping across, you got to make sure you press it right before you hit that door. If not, if you pass it, you'll actually fall and die. And all three of them get it.
All players made it through.
Well done.
So yeah, maybe you caught it on Cool Kid's screen there, but you can actually zip pretty much everywhere in this game as long as you're close to the top of the screen. You just need to climb up there and then place the magnet beam on the correct pixel, and then you can zip on top of the screen.
So moving into Gutsman stage, which in the previous route was the first level, we can see that just crossing this first gap with the magnet beam is just a huge time saver. And even having the magnet beam allows you to do some zips near the end. They're pretty difficult, but might as well go for
Cool Kid
it.
is just pretty good at this game. Oh god.
Remember, we all need to get the grab.
Nice. So this is actually pretty much the only random part of this game at the moment.
They call that the ass grab.
No! Oh! Mega Man!
So yeah, Gutsman is pretty much
Cool
the
Kid,
only
I don't
random
need your
part of this game at
sympathy.
the moment. He can jump. He can stay still, jump forward, and jump back. So you pretty much have to guess with a bomb where he's gonna jump.
And the hyper bomb is just an awful weapon and really hard to position just right. So moving into the Wily stages, just like any other Mega Man, you have to manage all of your weapon energy, and Magna Beam is pretty much the most useful thing, especially coming up in Wily 2 and Wily 3. Notice that you can use Electman's weapon to break these blocks and not necessarily Gutsman's weapon. It's a much faster way of doing it. So one trick is to minimize the amount of magnet beams you use to climb this this section that Cool Kid is in. That was very nice. Only 2 magnet beams on the way up for each. Let's see what the other guys managed to do. So climbing ladders is really slow. That actually wasted a little bit of time there. Very nice. He makes it up with 2 magnet beams. tough boss.
So quiet.
So yeah.
So yeah, coming up in Wily 2, they have the option to do a really dangerous trick. We're probably not gonna do it.
Cool kid, you're not doing it?
Yeah, basically you can skip both of the refights in this stage by like doing a very complicated zip, and it like 80% of the time it ends up in a soft lock or ends up just losing time if you get it at all. And here's another trick similar to the magnet beam grab trick. Just gonna try to get stuck on this ladder. There we go. Then you can fall sort of out of bounds and fall on the side of the stage instead of actually just going through.
Okay, it was important that Cool Kid made it inbounds before falling any further, or else you'd have died. But he still attempted to jump. Scrolling into the last screen, you can actually do a frame-perfect jump and scroll the screen down even further, saving even more time. And Dexter was unfortunately unable to zip out of bounds, losing a little bit of time here and climbing down.
The robot never learns.
So coming up in Wily 3 is the infamous dupes, where we can actually reuse the Gutsman blocks to make sure we expedite this boss kill. First, we're going to zip here. It saves quite a bit of time here. Cool Kid's going to go for it first, and we're going to zip right through this little water section here. Looks like Dexter's on point there. AGDQ game takes care of Wily too. So the key about this is when he throws the Gutsman block, he wants to basically press the shoot button on the same frame as it leaves, and he can duplicate the block infinitely. He's got one dupe for those keeping track of your dupes. One dupe for Cool Kid. And Dexter gets the last dupe. One dupe for Dexter, one dupe for Cool Kid. Hey, Jeff, let's bring it home. USA, man, USA. Now here we go.
Did I just get hit?
Let's see how. Let's go, AGDQ. Get those dupes.
I'm gonna dupe.
Three dupes, and he's in there. Let's go.
It's all right. Cool Kid is getting a zip here. Now here we're going to take advantage of using the Magnet Beam, and they're going to actually skip all of the last 4 remaining boss fights. This is where they're going to put a Magnet Beam on screen and hopefully spawn and get stuck and zip upwards. It is really close. Oh, Dexter has a chance to pass some Cool Kid. Oh, they both missed the first shot. Cool Kid gets the zip. This is really close.
Right behind him.
This is really close. This is really close here. Again, that definitely is intentional, and that allows him to skip all the last 4 refights. And they're gonna. This is gonna come. It's gonna be pretty close, you all. This is gonna be very close here. Fire's the weakness here. The question is, who's gonna get it first? Second phase. And it looks like Cool Kid!
Oh man, look at that trick I just got first try. Yeah! Yeah!
Let's go, Jeff. Let's go, Jeff. Let's finish strong for USA. Let's go, USA. Come on now.
USA.
Come on now. Let's get that bronze. Literally less than a second separating Cool Kid from Dexter. Really, really good performance there. Of course, Cool Kid can also brag that he gets beat the world record holder as well, too. So.
Yeah, Cool Kid is still undefeated in live marathon races in Mega Man 1. It goes on.
Time.
Well done.
You went for the triple candy? What was that? What the hell? Oh my god. How many dupes did you guys get? 0.
Once again, that was Mega Man 1. With AGDQ Games, Cool Kid, and Dexter.
That was a
How
lot of
sick
fun.
was that race? Come on, let me hear it. Keep that Mega Man hype coming, or Mega hype coming if you feel. Because coming up next, we got another 3-way race in Mega Man 5.
Yeah,
but
everybody
first,
end on the wiggle.
we're going to go to a quick commercial
I'm just
break.
gonna go right in.
Stay
Wait,
right
everybody,
here.
we should all reset.